I knew for a long time in my life, because of several of my great uncles, that I did want to be a Marine. I saw the pride that they carried throughout the course of their life until the day that they passed and how important it was to them. I did deploy twice. Getting out in 2007 with the car business, it had always been my goal in life to come home and run my family business.
Mike, I wanted to drop you a quick note to tell you how impressed I am with your family business and also your desire to give back to the veteran community. As a fellow combat veteran who understands how difficult the transition from military service to entrepreneurship can be, I was blown away by the size and organization at Monaco Ford. It is awesome to see veterans like yourself who are determined to support their local communities, economies, and continue to serve and support our veterans with everything you are doing. Long live the Veteran Brotherhood.
Eli. I got out of the Marine Corps in September of 2007, off active duty. It took a long time to transition, and my family was the biggest part of that. I think I'm really lucky, especially because of my family. Certainly wasn't ready for it right when I got home to start dealing with customers face to face. But about a year and a half later, 2 years later, when I did step into the sales department, I was ready. And that's what I was really good at. I loved being in the sales department. I loved being on the sales floor dealing with customers. From there, I moved to the used car sales manager position, which I really love. I think that's what I was built for. And I loved having a car come in that may not have been the greatest condition. I need a little bit of work. And to watch that transition of a car come in, it was very satisfying for me to get that on the lot as soon as possible and then try and make a customer happy with that. When I'm looking for an employee for whatever job it may be in the various departments that I do have here, if somebody did have a military background, I know that at one point in their life they did have a lot of discipline in their life. There has always been a lot of veterans working here. This is not something new just because I got home. One of the reasons why I was so proud to join the military and join the Marine Corps is because I was around veterans all the time. So we still do that. My sister and I and my father always like to have about 10% of our employees as veterans. Veterans from all branches, different backgrounds. Some of them are here as a career, some of them are retired police and fire. I have a lot of confidence in these people on their bearing and to take care of our customers and making sure they're getting driven to their destination properly and making sure they're representing the Monaco family. Part about leaving the Marine Corps and the challenge was missing my friends. Camaraderie is the biggest part. My best friend, Jeremy Fonstock, I was with him every day. He got out a week before I did, and that was one of the most challenging weeks for me. But it's just that support system that was kind of taken away abruptly, and you miss it so much. It was really special, the bond that we created, and I do miss that. Getting out in 07, there wasn't really a lot going on. The veteran community was a little soft in town, and there was a void in my life from that, to not have a lot of veterans reaching out to me when I got home. That has inspired me now to want to take care of all these guys and girls that are getting out. So in October of 2017, I was fortunate enough to be elected as the Commandant of the Peter P. Monaco Junior Marine Corps League Detachment 40 here in Glastonbury, Connecticut. The detachment's really special to me. It's actually named after my great uncle, who was a Marine who was killed in Korea. He was hit with mortar fire and shrapnel under his armpit and lost his life over there. This detachment's been in effect since the 50s. They've done a lot of good things. A lot of the older veterans started dying off, tapering off, and not having the energy. Well, it's been really built back up since about 2010. But right now our mission is troop welfare. It's a great thing to be able to take care of each other and help these people transition in life into the civilian world and maybe get them a job, maybe pick them up if they had a bad day and just take them out to lunch and have a good conversation to kind of build them back up. We have so many contacts that we can really kind of just point somebody in the right direction, check up on them every once in a while, and hopefully they succeed. And if they don't, we'll be there to pick up the pieces. Every year we do a hike. This year it's going to be May 19th here in town. We do a big hike fundraiser. Last year we had over 100 veterans hike 22K, 13.67 miles. 22 being the number of veterans. Originally, when they started doing the statistics, it was 22 veterans a day that committed suicide. It's very challenging to combat PTSD and veteran suicide. Money doesn't just do it, but camaraderie, bringing people together and finding people and pointing them towards the right resources is the important thing. We get together, we hike in town, and then we have an event after. It's a great experience. I think as soon as they realize that they can help someone else, it's the best medicine for them. The best part about going away is always coming home, because not everybody gets to live the life that we do here. So to be able to go away to all these different countries and watch how poor and unstable their lives are, whether they're living in mud huts, whether they're getting shot at every day and feared, we have a lot more opportunity in this country than many other places. And to be able to come back here and just have that comfort blanket, whether it's real or not, but you just feel so comfortable here. You feel protected. You know we have the best military in the entire world that's going to continue to take care of us.